Cool. So I guess this is working. Been having issues with this live stream. Hey, apostate family. How are ya? Howdy. To Jehovah's Witnesses last time I was and they called the cops on me, but they are here again today. We have a little presentation. Student, no, I guess I will just have to be brash with them since they already know. Chaos. So, how's everybody doing today? Sunny day, as you guys can tell. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is quite a while. Maja, hello. Thank you guys again for subscribing to my new channel. Really appreciate it. I hate that stupid word appreciate. I'm still waiting for somebody to give me a word that I can replace appreciate with. It's a trigger. So anyway, I came prepared today. So yeah, I'm not usually prepared. I usually just, fly by wire. So look at this, you guys. With notes, can you believe it? Like, I haven't done anything like this in some assembly and convention days. I wanted to hear that they're here on camp when we all know I took my good time quotes from their own literature that I found on jw.org. And I'll present these. Okay, I can't see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Hello, Brandy. Yeah, I'm prepared. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go approach. Wish me luck. Hello, good folks. How are you? You guys are back. We had a nice little chat the last time, if you'll remember. How are you? Can't even say hi? No? Well, this time I came a little prepared. See, I have some facts for you that I got from jw.org. So assuming that everything is still current on your website, I wanted to ask you some questions regarding some of what I've read. Hello? Okay, guys. See what I mean? That's the mean. Somebody said that's the mean old lady. But I don't think you're that mean. Are you? Are you really that mean? You won't talk to me? Like, these are all stuff I printed from jw.org. So this one is busy, probably contacting her favorite elder or husband, that the dreaded apostate is back. Yep, she's wearing her shun glasses. So these are their propaganda right here. Is the world out of control? I think the jw.org is out of control because you guys are really losing it. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to ask you, should I even go with my little presentation here, or should I just preach to the masses? Because they hate when I do that. Let's see, they're absolutely... My goodness. Present it to the masses. All right. Do I have a second? Preach to the masses. Okay. Yeah, because these guys will just sit here and be dumb. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
You know these people? They're here on your campus, but
Love you. Have a good
they're
day.
anti education. So be... Okay, the masses are sort of scattered right now, as you can tell. Maybe I'll just stand here next to them and speak out loud, like maybe what one of the apostles would have done. Okay. Uh-oh, the older sister's getting up already. She's going. I guess she's gonna go get security again. Why didn't you pray for Jehovah, sister? Where's she going? I think she's going to... I thought that was a phone booth, but people have phone booths anymore. Oh, somebody seconded. Preach. They may not listen, but at least... What? It is so bright, I can't really read what you guys are saying. Let me see that. They may listen, but at least they're getting the truth out. Masters are smart and stay away. I know, right? The Jehovah's Witnesses on my right are anti-higher education, but yet they're here on your campus, spreading their propaganda. These people are in a cult. They tell their members not to go to college, but yet here they are, trying to suck students in. You guys are doing a great job by ignoring the Jehovah's Witnesses. The Jehovah's Witnesses here on my right are anti-higher education. They're in a cult. Please stay away from those type of people. Don't let their fake smiles fool you. Yeah, except they won't have one with me. Yeah, because I'm a former member, and people like me, they treat like we're dead. Well,
are you opposed to having like a dialogue with former members that are former?
That's an excellent question.
It just depends on what their motive is.
So if they just wanted...
Your current belief is, or non-belief?
And about what in particular?
A higher being, supernatural, all that good stuff.
I swear there's like no place where there's not poop.
Hey, you guys, I'm having a brief little, say hi. A brief little interview here. Or I guess I'm being interviewed. I'm not sure. We're just having a talk. Can you guys hear her? You want to say something like, hey, guys, whatever.
Hey guys.
Can you guys hear? So this will be interesting.
Can you say that they can hear?
I'm waiting for someone to respond. Oh, yeah, they said yes. Okay, cool. So I won't be reading your messages. We'll just have like a brief chat and see where it takes us. You wanted to look at that, or?
Yeah.
All right, so those are all from their website, okay? jw.org.
The printed, right?
I printed it off. Yeah, anyone can go on there.
The printed is their website, and the writing is your website, right? Or the writing is your commentary.
Yeah, my notes, basically.
You guys are just gonna have to hang out for a second while we read this.
Sure, go ahead. All right, I'll just chat with these good folks. All right, you guys, so we have an interested student who is curious as to why I was talking to the Jehovah's Witnesses. And as you can see, she's going over my notes and stuff that I printed up from the jw.org website. And then hopefully we can have some sort of educated discussion about it. Hopefully she can also be a sounding board to bring awareness to others about cults being, oh, look at that. See, this is what I mean. They're talking to the cops right now simply because I'm a former member with questions. This is my second time coming here on campus, and the second time they've called the cops at me. See, that's a high control group.
So the cops came over to you and said you need to like stay away from this area or something?
No, because that's this free speech zone over there. But they'll still call the cops on me, which is really weird because they have a huge pedophilia problem within the church, but they'll never call the cops because they don't trust the secular authorities for anything.
Is it similar to like in Catholicism where like criminal accusations are dealt exclusively within the Vatican?
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Here comes it. Yeah.
Do they have like a board? Like if there was an issue, you bring this to somebody and then there's a board, so it's kind of like their own tribunal? Do they have that or no?
They do. It's called a judicial committee meeting where they handle stuff internally. See that? They send the cops over to probably ask me some probing questions, which is okay because I deal with the cops all the time. You know, I'm an activist against them because my own parents, and look at that, my own parents and my 9-year-old daughter, because once you leave the Jehovah's Witness cult, there is no honorable way to leave. They will shun you. So it doesn't matter if you're molested and you decide, hey, this isn't for me, they'll shun you. Doesn't matter if you had sex out of, whatever it is. If you have a problem with smoking, drugs, they'll shun you once you leave. Okay, so that's another problem that I have with the religion, right?
Any, I think, philosophy that has the viewpoint where they do not value.
You want to speak up a little bit?
Sorry.
I don't want you to sit.
I'm gonna
Cool.
stand. I'm
So
not gonna.
I can sit there next to you if you
Okay,
want.
let's do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, personally,
There you guys. The J-Dubs called. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
That's
to.
okay.
The J-Ws called the cops on me. And there they are hanging out. But, okay.
so philosophy that
Right.
does not value continued and open dialogue, posing that dialogue not to those elements of that philosophy. So, like if shunning those with different views is a part of that religion, that would be something I have a problem.
Good. So that's a
Questions I need you to.
Yeah,
Because
go
there's
for
a
it.
lot of like wording I don't understand. Okay.
Sure. And that's the other thing with cults. They sort of have their own lingo. Exactly. Like Scientologists, Mormonism.
So, those words have special meaning for the 47 students of the 118th class of the Watchtower Bible School of Gilead. What's the 47 students of the 100?
So that was sort of besides the point, but just for your own knowledge, it's, the headquarters for the Jehovah's Witnesses is in New York. So they train missionaries, they're in New York. They have a training school and where they send these preachers all over the world, right, to spread their message. So that is making reference to one of the class. But that's just sort of a side point. If you read the rest of it, you'll see where it mentions higher education. Okay, you guys, let me take a peek here. Hey, Austin. Modern day Pharisees. Jesus warned about them. Hey, JP. You want to see my face? Dear Jehovah, please make this live stream more clear so we can watch Adrian. I'm sorry, you guys. Has it been like coming in and out or something? It seems to be working. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry, guys. The stream seems to be coming in and out. It's on the clock right now. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's glitchy. Darn it. It's amazing that the police you want to read that? Let me go ask the cops something really quick. Hopefully my stream comes in. I assume they were talking about me.
We just wanted to talk to you earlier.
Oh, you wanted to talk to me?
Just like they have freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech too?
Oh, yeah. So I'm okay expressing my views over there.
You gotta abide by the school rules.
What is that?
You can't disrespect people. So,
Right.
So bottom line, if you start causing a disturbance,
Yeah.
and you start disrespecting people, this is their free speech area. If you start disrespecting them,
Yeah.
it creates a disturbance.
Right.
So at which point we would ask you to leave the campus.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
They feel like they're being bothered, then it's kind of like borderline harassment. They ask you to leave, they don't want to debate with you, or they don't want to, they don't want to argue with you.
You realize you have that argument all wrong, right?
Me? Enlighten me. I mean,
Enlighten you?
I'm all ears, man.
Well, I do this all over the city, and I interact with the police officers a lot. So what you just said is you should educate yourself a little bit more.
Wow.
So not only are we in a free speech zone, where I'm allowed to express my opposing opinion. And if you don't like my opposing opinion, which is it offends you or whatever, oops, so bad, so what? So you should not legally have the right to then extricate me and say, you know what, these people feel that they're being harassed because I'm simply expressing my opposing view to what they're.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I have to leave because my
Yeah, yeah.
ride's here, but if there was like a website or something that I could learn more about.
JW Facts.
Oh, is that you?
It's not me, but that you can learn a lot about this cult. Okay, because it's also.
Where
from
do you talk about, like, that? Like we're on
Oh,
watch,
my
talking about
YouTube.
your views.
Yeah. It's called Down with the Tower.
So if I do Down with the Tower.
XJW on YouTube. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
get to chat.
No, dude, it's totally cool.
Yeah.
I also really respect that you guys are really chill.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
absolutely.
it.
They are. Take care.
Take care.
And like I was
darn
telling
you
you, it
guys.
is a free speech area.
Yeah.
But once you start creating a disturbance, meaning people start calling and complaining about your actions, if you start demeaning them,
Right.
whatever the case is, then that's when we do come in.
Sure.
Because we still have to protect, even like you have your right to express your feelings and concerns and your political views, they also have the right to not be harassed.
Well, see, that's a fine line. And so, yeah, there's a lot behind that word harassment. Because again, remember what you're saying, they have a right, but so do I.
Okay? And that's what
So
I'm
so
saying,
if I
and-
cross the line and start doing like you're saying, right? Other people are calling because now I'm being aggressive with them, threatening them. So that's clearly across the line.
Okay.
But it's never across the line if I'm verbally, you know, expressing my own views, which is anti what they believe because I'm a former member. So of course, what I have to say, they don't want to hear.
Okay. Or remember what?
So
if you don't
it's
mind me
almost
asking.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, okay.
They're Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're a cult. One of my big pet peeves is that you guys, well, not just you guys, but cults are allowed on campus to try to suck the young minds into their way of thinking. All of this stuff that I printed here is from their own website that is anti-higher education. Anti-higher education, but yet, look, here they are, right?
But they're just sitting there.
They're just sitting there. So,
People are approaching them. I've been here, 5, maybe 10 minutes.
yeah.
I haven't seen them get up the chair and go on.
Sir, you obviously haven't thought through the entire issue. You know, I'm a third generational born into this cult, left after 35 years. My parents are still Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're shunning me because I left. So they don't talk to me for 3 years. I can't call them.
And I
Nothing.
understand that that's your personal experience with it.
It's not.
But,
Well, see, that's a problem when you talk to somebody who isn't educated on a particular
Thank you for
topic.
calling me uneducated. But I don't.
You got another
see
call.
Them, I don't see
I want
them
to be-
going and
I just want to be clear. They will always have an issue with an opposing view. And to them, it's harassment, but it's not. Okay, so just bear that in mind. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
have a good day.
All right. Okay, whatever. So let's see. Did you guys get that? He needs an education. Oh, there's you're everywhere. Oh my God.
I just went over
Yeah.
to tell them that I value dialogue. That's all. And I thought you were a good person. I just wanted to learn you were down to talk to me. That's all.
Okay.
I didn't want them to think you were being aggressive.
Yeah, well, I've talked to them once before, and it didn't go so well. So now they really don't like me. Yeah, but thank you so much.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
Oh
What's
yeah,
your name?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah,
Ariel.
down with the
It's really
tower.
nice to meet
You
you.
take care.
I'll check that out.
All right, bye. Okay. So his witness claiming harassed. Yeah, she's sweet. That one student that came over. This one has a headphone on. Hey everybody. They're such bullies. Hey JW Suicide, how are ya? See, when I turn this way, the sun is like right in my eye, so I can't read. Darn it. Firebird, yeah, they definitely need to be educated. Needed to be a great job. I love seeing someone willing to check this cult out and see it for what it is. I know, I was so surprised, oh my God. She was even willing to sit with me and have a talk about it, but I got distracted by the cops. Sucks. Yes, it is nice in Cali. It's super warm. Do you know anything about the Jehovah's Witnesses? All you need to know is that they're in a cult. Yeah, avoid them. Right to the point. The Jehovah's Witnesses are part of a cult, ma'am. Do not open your door when they come knocking. This one is videotaping me. You're gonna show me a video to your elders? They already have a picture of me. My goodness. What happened to everybody? I can't preach if there's no one here. I guess I can preach to them. Let's see. Maybe send an information packet to the local police station. That sounds nice, family. Except I'm afraid they might just throw it in the trash. I mean, come on. Who have time to read stuff about the J-dubs? I don't know. Sorry, touch of dislike. What? Who's a movie star? Lopez and family. They are. This one keeps videotaping me. I don't get it. Hey, how are you doing? You. Man, these guys are in a cult. You're... Hi, ma'am. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, okay? Don't let them suck you in with their propaganda. Hey, you guys, the Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. I was with them for 35 years. Don't let them suck you in. They are anti-higher education. Oh, they're really squirming now. Let me see what you guys are saying. Got my daughter from school. Yeah, the police, they're still hanging out here. There you go. You're the police over there. And I have this guy now trying to engage me, saying he thought I was Scientology. Yeah?
I know you Scientology, so why are you talking about their cult?
I'm not in Scientology, man. Oh, I am? Oh, wow. This guy's insisting that I'm in Scientology. That's interesting. So anyway, so when you get back home, I have some literature for you guys to look up. Let's see. The first one will be the Watchtower 2005. It says that a Bible education is superior to a secular education. Hey, you guys, Jehovah's Witnesses are not aware of them. Don't let their silly smiles fool. It's just a way to suck you in. Hey, you guys, the Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, okay? Be careful when they come knocking at your door. They're trying to suck you guys in. They're anti-higher education, too. I have it. I have the proof right here. But yet, here they are. How embarrassing is that, right, Jehovah's Witnesses? You guys are an embarrassment. I'm going to come here every single day and expose you guys. This is the last place on earth you should be, trying to recruit impressionable minds into your cult. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, and they're against higher education. Here they are trying to suck you guys in. Yeah, you guys have to save me from the Scientologist. They're the blah, 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 recruiting people. Man, I think I need to get my eyes checked. I'm having a hard time reading anything. World record today for how many cults a man has to be freed from. I'm Wordly. Hey, buddy. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. They're anti-higher education. You guys can see, I don't know if you can see in the distance, the police are still all the way over there. Keeping an eye. Okay, what's going on with this? Hey, you guys, the Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. Be careful when they come knocking at your door, okay? And they're anti-higher education. I have the proof right here. Now that's preaching, you folks. You guys need to read your own literature. The Awake 2009. It says, what does it say? We never encouraged the children to pursue higher education. This was a quote from some good JW family. We knew that putting kingdom interests first, developing Christian qualities, and working hard were the keys to a successful life. We tried to inculcate these ideas or ideals in the hearts of our children. I studied with them, and what a joy it was to see them come to love Jehovah, dedicate their lives to serve Him, and get baptized in symbol of their dedication. Yep, right here it says blessings without higher education. Awake 2009.
I think they're trying to move her. She got you.
So if you don't believe me that you guys are anti-higher education, let's look at another example. Watchtower 2008, under the title or heading, repudiate valueless things. What though of higher education received in a college or a university? This is widely viewed as vital to success. Yet many who pursue such education end up with their minds filled with harmful propaganda. Such education wastes valuable youthful years that could best be used in Jehovah's service. That's from the Watchtower 2008. So if you guys were to do a Google search of secular education, I got 67 results. And as you would imagine, all of them was negative toward higher education. You can also check out the Watchtower 2011. It says, make your way successful. How? It says, higher education is like seeking our own glory. Higher education is seeking our own glory. That's what their literature says. They're anti-higher education, you guys. The Bible gives moral and spiritual insight. That's the heading for the Awake 2016 magazine. It says secular education is important. Boy, I got excited when I saw that. But it continues, education that produces initials at the end of your name is no guarantee of moral intelligence. So they are anti-doctors, they are anti-lawyers, they are anti-engineers. My goodness. Here's one more for you. Watchtower 2003. Prove yourself ready for Jehovah's Day. Secular education as a means to attain financial success becomes a snare. Yep, nothing positive to say about higher education. Nothing at all negative toward higher education, but yet here are the Jehovah's Witnesses trying to suck in unsuspecting students into their cult mind, into groupthink, into submission. Hey, you guys, the Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. When they come preaching, knocking at your door, do not entertain them. See, sister, that's preaching right there. You don't preach sitting on your butts. Unless your butt can talk. All right, let me take a look here. Cops look ready to fire. Oh my God. Thanks a lot, Stacy. Thanks. That really makes me feel better. The prostate doctor always drives to work. in a brown probe. Sorry, JW, I don't get that one. So let me educate you a little bit on why you guys are so anti higher education. In 1910, your founder, Russell, wrote an article in the Questions for Readers. The question asked whether or not they should send their kids to get for higher education, and whether or not it would be fruitless because the end of the world was so near. So his response, Russell, your founder, your father, your mentor, your your everything, said in his response that higher education is dangerous. It's a waste of time. The secular education that we get in this world cannot be used in the new one. So why waste your time? That's what your founder said. And lo and behold, so many years later, you guys are still pushing the same thing. Hey, Gypsy.
How you doing?
Okay, we have a sympathizer here. Oh, that's a good one, family. You know, and it's funny, I almost crack a joke to that effect, but I got to bridle my tongue. Oh yeah, the sympathizers, right, Stacy? Yeah, I know what you mean. So the thing is with Jehovah's Witnesses, you know, they are a fixture here on campus. And normally there are a lot more tables here and over here. So people know them, you know, so they'll come to their defense because they just sit here quiet. And that's another thing that people like me have to fight against, and Stacy, because of people who come to their defense who don't have a clue about what goes on in this cult. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. All right, you guys, let's see, any suggestions here? You handle them so well. Whew. I can't believe that these cops, I guess they have nothing better to do, but look at this. These cops are actually just standing here observing to make sure that I don't threaten these J-dubs. Okay, now they got uncomfortable because I'm filming them, just standing here while I express my freedom of speech. Now they got uncomfortable and they're gonna leave. Wow. Right here, you guys. Right here. Free speech zone. Okay, they're complaining still. They're like children. That's right. The cop just told them that I have free speech as much as they do. Those idiots. Adios.
Want to get some donuts? You want one?
I would love to have one. I love his sense of humor. He said they're going for donuts. Do I want one? Okay, what are you guys saying? Why don't the JWs save the cops from Armageddon? Hey, how come you guys didn't preach to the cops? I don't understand that. Good, good.
Everybody okay?
No, I'm not. I have a grievance. So I know we're in the free speech zone.
Yeah.
But for heaven's sake, these guys are in a cult. And I know that's a loaded word, and I know everybody. But look, they're anti. My biggest problem, they're anti higher education. So I went on their own jw.org website right there, printed out all of the stuff
Okay.
that proves they're anti higher education.
So what is-
And yet, my problem is that they're sucking kids into this organization like I was. I was born into this. I was told not to get higher education, and here I am
Okay, good.
at
Well,
age
I'm
44.
Glad, I'm glad you're getting higher education.
No. I meant I'm not. I didn't.
You did.
It was taken away from me because of this cult.
Well, I think one of the major issues that we're having here. Are you
Oh, we're
recording?
having a major issue? I didn't know we were having a major
Not a
issue.
major issue
Oh, okay.
here. Major issues that we're having in society. The conversation about whether or not I have the right to say what I need to say. I mean, you do. Are you recording me right now?
Yes.
California law requires you to ask for permission to record me or not.
Well, unfortunately, you're wrong on that because this is what I do all over the city, and I talk to cops all the time. You can check out my YouTube channel down at the tower, and you'll see it there.
So, a couple things. You have right to engage. I want you to ask you to be respectful and point of view. We are a campus that we share different views, and we're also a campus who engage in different debates and different topics. So we want you to share your point of view, but just ask you to be respectful because they have the right to share their space too, and share their views and talk.
Right.
So,
Just talking to them in their mind is disrespectful for the fact that I am a former
I
member.
understand.
And they consider me to be an apostate, which is like the demon's child. So me saying one thing to them is, oh my God, persecution.
Well, I just want to make sure that we all respect our right for freedom of speech and to engage in
Yeah.
conversation with other people who may be interested in our ideology and thoughts.
Yeah.
I just ask you to do the same
Yeah.
as they are exercising their freedom of speech as you are exercising your freedom of
Yeah,
speech.
so I know that within this little zone here, I can speak loudly to the masses, right? And spread my ideas, even if you hate them, you don't like them, if you think I'm Satan or whatever.
That is what the Constitution allows us to do.
Exactly. So you're preaching to the choir, brother.
So but I like to have a conversation about being respectful for each other's ideas, even if you disagree.
Yeah, well, I cannot be respectful to people like this who shuns me. Who shun not only me, like my parents are Jehovah's Witnesses and they
Respectful
shun
for
me.
the Constitution that we're allowed to speak our ideas.
Right. So like I can't stop them from speaking.
Right.
And so I'm not here to threaten them physically or anything like that. Their complaint is always, and I again speak to a lot of police all over the city.
Right.
And they all because they're trained by their headquarters in New York, who have lots of lawyers. They're trained to all say the same thing, which is harassment. So whenever I come, even, I came earlier just to ask some questions. And because they know who I am, being a former member, no. The older lady got up right away to complain. That's simple. That's a cult. So yeah, no, I won't be quiet until I die. So I'm here to speak loud and clear about this cult that I was born
I'm not asking you
into.
to be quiet. I'm just asking you to be
Respectful. See, when you say respectful, that's a loaded term.
respectful
Because
for
to
the right
them,
to have freedom of speech, right to
I'm not turning their tables over. I'm not grabbing all of their literature, running away. I'm speaking.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So everyone has the right to be in a space.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, man.
Good. All right. What's your name?
Adrian.
Agent. I'm Eric. I'm the vice president. Nice
Good.
to meet you.
So I noticed something interesting because the problem of cult going on campus have been something. It's nothing new, right? Nothing new. It's an uphill battle, man. And the reason why in my own research is because religions and governments are so intertwined, which I didn't know about until I started digging in and looking into it. That's why nothing is really done with Scientologists, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, who are high control groups.
Are you currently in college or?
No.
College?
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I'm self-employed. I'm a contractor and stuff, so I'm good.
Well, I'm just saying, one of the gripes you had is that they teach higher education.
Well, let me tell you really quick, because you probably have to go. Why? I was lucky because this organization, they value young men who have skills in the construction trades. Why? Because they're a huge real estate empire, right? They can use our services. So luckily for me, I loved construction, architecture, which I also do. So they used me to the full. I would fly to New York all the time to help them with their construction remodel projects. Lucky for me, you know, after I left this cult, it's something that I could use to support me and my family. So I'm lucky in that way.
Good, good.
Yeah. But many, many others are not, you know.
Well, one thing I am happy about that you see the value in higher education. So
Oh, I do.
that's awesome.
I do. They don't. They don't. I have the proof right here. I mean, this, you can have this if you want. Their references. This is their website, jw.org. You will see specifically where they talk about higher education and how it's wrong. I mean, look at this. They say Bible education is superior. And prior to that, they disk higher education. It's a long list of references.
Thank you.
I mean,
I can look at the website.
yeah, jw.org.
Cool. Well, it was nice to meet you.
No problem.
Yeah. It's just like
And so, yeah, I will be here often because I have a vested interest in what these people are doing. I know them intimately. And so when you do that sort of righteous indignation, I'm not religious, but I'll steal that word. I like that phrase. Righteous indignation moves me to want to be here to expose them.
all right. Well, nice to meet you.
Bye. Goodbye. All right, you guys, let's see. Boy, I think I might be losing my eyesight. I really can't see. They are all working towards the same goal. Can you please email me that so I can use it on my campus, please? I'll think about it. Okay, so everybody's gone. There's no security. There's no police. There's no anyone. So you guys, there was a new video that came out from Watchtower, and it was meant to be seen only by the Bethelites. It would be shocking if you guys were to watch it. The first thing that you would probably say is, oh, that's not from Brooklyn Bethel. That must be from apostates. Because they were telling their young ones who were new to Bethel why they should not be masturbating. Can you believe it? Masturbation is self-abuse, according to the Watchtower. The Watchtower tells these young ones that if they have the pillow too tightly between their legs, that could be a problem for them. Right? If their blanket is too tight around their legs, that could make them want to see what I mean? All of this stuff was in a video that is being shown to all new recruits to Bethel, all new Bethelites. That one is smiling. That's amazing. Where am I? Here, apostates. The governing body, they're all apostates. All 8 of them. All 8 of the governing body members are apostates, right? You guys are following apostates, unbeknownst to you. Oh my God. I'm getting tired. I wish there were more students so I can preach to them. Because these JDUMs, I think Satan is blocking their ear. Do you guys worship Satan? Is Jehovah Satan? You guys are actually worshiping the devil. You know that? Your policies kill countless thousands of people every year. Your no blood policy. Jehovah's. All right, you guys, what do you want me to say before I split? My throat is getting dry. They can't eat donut. I got a hotel. I got a hole. It's exhausting talking to them. Yes, it so is. Tell them England's, watch them. Look ridiculous. What? All right, you guys, so if there's nothing left, I'm here, what, 45, 46 minutes? Yeah, it's time to jet out of here. Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. You guys are seeing a real live cult member or members here. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, you guys. When they come knocking at your door, do not open the door. Uh-oh, here we go, another sympathizer. She just said, She just told them that she appreciates what they're doing. Sucks. Sucks. Don't talk to these cult members. Talk to me. I was born into it. Talk to the whistleblower. Keep calm and shuck on. I like that shirt. You guys have sympathizers because they're ignorant of your doctrine. They're ignorant of anything JW related. It's easy to suck somebody in like that, isn't it? So easy. All right, let's see. Last time, oh my God, wrong person can always find another. Love y'all. Tell her if she really appreciate what they're doing, then they'll accept a Bible study from them. Okay, you guys, one last time. The Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult. Beware of these people. I'm a whistleblower. I'm part of them for 35 years, born and raised into it. They're anti-higher education. Anti-higher education. Yet they sit here trying to suck people in. They're no different than Scientologists and Mormonism. All right, so you guys need to wake up. Wake up from this wicked tower, you guys. I mean, what the hell? She's like having lunch while supposedly preaching. She's having a snack and the other one's having lunch. Great watchtower. Look at this. Counting field service hours the easy way. Fuck. I had to do it the hard way when I was preaching. That's so not fair. Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, man. They're anti-higher education. These people right here, they don't believe in higher education, but yet they sit here on their butts trying to suck students in. Look at their mouth, man. They're really enjoying their lunch. What are you guys having for lunch? That one is having salad, but it's not working. The other one is snacking on, I don't know what. You know, in the new system, sister, you won't have those type of foods. You guys need to walk some more and get some exercise. Masturbation makes her hungry. Saving eternal lives while sitting on their asses, stuffing their faces. Yeah. You guys, would Jesus be sitting here next to having lunch while preaching? Do you call that preaching? All right, I'm gonna split because I'll see you guys tomorrow and the next day and the next. I'll be a pest just like you guys, pushing propaganda. Jehovah's Witnesses are in a cult, ma'am. Yeah, stay away from them. They look innocent, but they're not. Okay. Hey, Gypsy. I'm trying to read my text. I couldn't read much of anything earlier. SWA. Are they eating pigs in a blanket? Watercolor painting. What? Oh, this is just a concrete bench. So I can read. Hey, Brandy. So what did you guys think? They held their ground today. CC. Priorities. Have a great on. Oh, have a great one. All right, you guys. So that was that. Been here about 15 minutes, so the J-Dums held their ground, but as they learned today, the cops will do nothing. I am free to stand here and speak my mind as much as they do, although they don't speak anything. Here comes a cop. Let me go ask if they got me my donut. Here's my donut. You got it? So these guys are hanging out over there. Hi, police officers. Okay, I can't read again because, let's see. Awesome. Great job. Okay, thank you guys. So I'm gonna end this live stream and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.